Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, hi everybody. Sorry about that. There was... What happened? Where's... Braven, congratulations on your first. I'm so discombobulated. And thank you for checking in. Dipole, Broccoli, Chillin, All Caps, Dragonstorm, APB, Crystal, hello everyone. Sorry, I just got back from the gym, and there was a package that was waiting for me, and it was really important, so I went and I picked it up. And it was like in the lobby. I didn't realize that it was actually 2 separate packages, so I had to go all the way back down and look around for it. But it wasn't in the lobby, it was actually in the mailroom, which should tell you the quality of how often packages actually get to the mailroom. So I had to go over to the other building and go, and it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. Everything's good. How are you? Remember when I said that we were just gonna afterlife and chill? This is me being chill. A Streach and a Hydrate, I can do that. Oh, 2 Streaches, 2 Hydrates. Unfortunately, Thursday is leg day on my current workout plan, so I can't do the stretch that I really need. I need to, like, crack my hip. I need my hip to be cracked like a glow stick, because it's like... I can feel it's like the socket where my leg hits. It needs to pop. It hurts. Do I live in an apartment? Sure do. I live on the top floor all the way in the back. Andy and I joke that I live in the back rooms because it's just like these long repeating hallways, so it's a bit of a journey. Okay, but we're here. It's fine. It's cool. We're gonna fare some spirits. I have also eaten like 5 bites of food, so I apologize so much. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry I'm letting you down, chat. Calamity Nolan, hello. Michael, hello. You caught one of my streams? Nice. Thank you. Hello, friend. How are you? I saw that you were streaming before, but I was at the gym. Self-care is okay? No! I must be perfect at all times. How do I play this game? It's very late here. That is true. It is only moderately late here. Okay. So, always thought I lived in a house. Welcome to the small space living community. No, I've lived in an apartment. I used to own a house. I used to own a house. Right? Right? I know. I don't know. Okay, so we had done a lot of work last time. We'd gone pretty... Oh, do we have things planned? We'd gone pretty far. What we can do, we were starting to get gated. And I think what we actually need is to finally ferry someone on through the Everdoor. A homeowner. Yes, exactly. I do not want to talk to you, Summer. Live in a trailer? And that's fine. People have good lives in trailers. Let me grab my mystery garbage. There we go. Okay, what were we doing? Let's plant some turnips. Sure. That's fine. Daffodil, what do you think about turnips? Are you pro turnip? I guess a cat probably doesn't care. What are you doing over there? Probably feed you, huh? Here, have a corn. Here, you can also have a corn. I live in an apartment, bottom floor with my own front yard. Oh, man, my last apartment before I moved to this city was bottom floor, but it had the back patio of like the little building, so that was really cool. It was really convenient for the dogs. It was really convenient. Now I have to carry my geriatric dogs all the way down. Oh boy, I do not remember the voices I was doing for these characters, so yeah, we're just gonna deal with that. I think this one was really deep. Wait. That's what I call a foundry. Do you feel that heat, Munchkin? Do you smell these fragrances of molten metals and heavy machinery? This is where magic happens. We are going to make some beautiful things here. Let's go inside so I can explain how it works. Been in this trailer for 3.5 years. I have not even been in this apartment for a whole year yet. I have moved way too much. I need to not. Okay, I think Gwen is almost ready to move on. But I don't exactly know how to trigger it to happen. Little one, we should probably eat soon. People will get restless. Okay, you can have a shrimp cocktail. There you go. And you can also have a hug. Let me out. I'm not keeping you there. It's literally not my fault. Did you know Atoll loves pork chops? I had heard that, yes. How do I get into the foundry? Oh, that's the door. Well, I've been in here many times. Oh my. Stella, this is a first-class foundry you've got here. Even I myself couldn't have done better. Simply stunning. Let me run you through the basics. I've used this many times. Why are... This is a complex machine, and you have to be careful around it. First, you have to load ore in the furnace. Then, you have to throw coal in the burner to power it. The machine will then reach its working temperature. Am I being mansplained by a lion? Then, whatever ore you've deposited in the furnace will be smelted into ingots. The bellows on each side of the furnace will make the heat go up. Each metal will behave differently, but once the right temperature is reached, the fusion starts. They do the fusion dance. You'll have to make sure the temperature remains at the right level. Below it, the process simply stops, and above it, well, you don't want to see this happen, Munchkin. And that's it. I've told you all you needed to know. Have at it. Have at thee. Yes, this is my fault. That is true. Sure. We'll smelt all this copper. There you go. Are you just gonna be in front of the bellow? Ram-splaining? Do you think it's a ram? I read, what was that person's name? I forget. I read them as a lion, kind of. She's mansplaining. Yeah, I also recognize that character is... Oh, I'm not paying attention! And I burned it. I burned it. I'm not paying attention. But I decided on the voice before I knew that they were a woman, so... A lynx? Maybe a lynx. They do have big paws. That is true. Which, it sounds like a weird thing, unless you know something about lynxes. They have very big paws. No, This would be a lot easier if you weren't standing in front of the one bellow. I think we're good. Okay, you just wanted to see that, huh? Okay, you did. There. I wish it could be ram-splained. Well, that's a little different. Oh, Stella, how I wished all the metalworkers I've met were as gifted as you are. You look so small and weak, but you danced around the smelter like a veteran forge master. I'm so proud of you. This is a splendid machine, and I'm sure you'll put it to good use. I'll even indulge myself and use it from times to times. That's a weird way to say that. If you're okay with that. Yeah, sure. Oh, hey, Rusted. Hello. Alright, nobody has any... Nobody wants to tell me about... What's-her-face? About Gwen, huh? I'm kind of, hard-locked without sending anybody on to the afterlife, so... The afterlife? You're hungry, aren't you? Yeah. Let's get you a thing. Here, you can have a grain salad. You're not hungry, you're just weird. Okay, got it. Here's some seeds I bought for your garden. Oh, thank you. Where's that other ram? Where's the other ram? There it is. No, I don't want to feed you. No, I want to clip you. Maybe she's hyperlinks? No. In this trailer with sisters, my mom and dad is on it is on the smaller side of trailers, so you don't have much space. Got it. All right, where are we? Oh, you know what? I did look up a couple of things. Wait, what's this? What? Is there an event on this island? Is there something there? Or should I? I'm not actually at the island, am I? I'm like next to it, aren't I? Okay, whatever. Okay. We need to get back to one of these fields, countryside. I think we need to get here. I think this is it. I think the next shrine is actually all the way out there. So, yeah. That, okay, well, sure. You can see almost the entirety of the trailer from one side of it. That is not a lot of space, that is true. Alright, I'll take your things. Here, Stella, I've baked something for the crew. I'll let you distribute it. 1 pie. Thank you. Thank you for the single pie. Let's cook the squid and lettuce. That sounds good, right? Squid and lettuce? I'm sure that's a real recipe. Tilly, you're not allowed in the bedroom because last time I put you in there unsupervised, you pooped on the bed. And I'm telling chat this to shame you. She has no shame. It's fine. Sounds healthy. Sounds oily. Is that frog playing the fruit? Sure is. That's daddy. That's father. Sure is. Oh, hey, a bottle. Dog treats. Okay. Where did I...
For free?
Oh, you know what? I moved the dog treats because when I had to step... I was ready. And when I had to step outside, I didn't want someone... This is Lloyd being a bad boy. Jumping up onto my desk, so hold on. Because he will do that. He will actually jump up here. It's the one time his good boy instincts fail him. The equal puppy shaming. Yeah, well, they deserve it. Why is he playing the flute? Because he likes it. What other reason would one play a flute? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand the question. To annoy parents? That... Okay, well... I don't know, is a flute really the right instrument for annoying parents? Like, a drum set is, like, the obvious answer, but... Any brass instrument is probably pretty good at that. What if we just cook 2... Oh, no, okay. You know what? We'll cook 2 rice, yeah. I bet rice and mushroom is probably something specifically, right? It's probably like a specific recipe. It's a recorder. They actually say exactly what it is. Because other people will comment on it. Are we gonna go? Like, what? Why does the boat keep stopping? Oh! Because we're here. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's... Oh, do I have to do this right now? Because... Okay. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, I guess. Thanks, Olga. wanted to leave, but... You don't understand why he can play the flute? Really? That's the thing about this game that you find, like, alarming? Is a frog playing the flute? Really? That's the thing? I mean, like, okay. But... Okay. Sure. Yes, that's the only thing you find alarming. Okay. Whatever you say. Here, grow a tree. Can I just get back on my boat, please? Can I leave, please? I don't want to keep talking to you, Stella. Are you all done there? Yeah, I'm done. Okay, go away. But also give me back Daffodil. God, I didn't want to do that. Betty gives a riveting performance. I have to practice that for when we go talk to Albert. Furogawa Tours. Well, that's where we're going, so we're not going to read that. I have no desire to read that. Is my food still cooking, or is it... No, I didn't... Chat, it's been such a long day. Okay, we'll just leave. We'll just go. Is everyone going to bed? Can I see the clock, please? Okay. There we go. I must have accidentally tapped them. Assorted puppy noises. Are they doing assorted things? I love him and no one can change my mind, but like, the flute, why is the flute... Why the flute specifically? I don't know. Maybe he'll tell us. Maybe there's a reason. There could be a reason. I really don't want to talk to you. Getting punished for accidentally clicking a button. Sure, we'll buy one odd seed. And we'll sell a carpet, a ring, a boot, and a bowl. Sell this pie that she generously made for us. Do you have any errands? Salmon, nebula fabric. Could do that. We could do that too, but I don't want to. Is that an onion? Somewhat? Yes? You remember Beetle from The Legend of Zelda? That's basically Beetle. Just less weird. Oh my gosh. I don't want to go to the Dagron, but I do want to go to the crates. So let's just go and set the path and then go to bed. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Funny you mention that. I'm playing Breath of the Wild right now. You know, I never finished Breath of the Wild. I think I got exactly halfway through it. There's like 160 shrines and I did like 80. Yeah. I should go back and finish it now that I have a Switch 2. And it'll, you know, run well. Chop. I think there's 120. Oh, maybe I only did like 60 then? For some reason I have it in my head that I did 80, that I did like 50% of the shrines. I know I did, excuse me, 3 of the 4 big ones. I think I never did the bird, but I did the other 3. $152 in the sequel. I have no desire to play the sequel. When a game, crafting games, okay, fine. But when I have to like start to build vehicles and things, I'm pretty quickly like, nah. like, is there? My exact stance on, like, vehicle building is, Alright, I want to make those mushrooms. The divine beasts aren't part of the shrine count. Yeah, no, I know that. I know, like, one or two things, but that's all. Let's make some wool. I need to relax. I've been so on edge all day. The problem isn't that anything bad happened, it's just that I had to do so much stuff. Give so much time and energy in, like, every way. Nope. So I'm just really tired. And unfortunately for you, when I get tired, instead of being, like, quiet, I get more frantic. So I had to help a lot of people with a lot of things. Also, work has been so stressful. There's a big change coming to my work responsibilities that happens Tuesday, and the office is closed until Tuesday. So, like, yay, 4-day weekend, where I get to think about all the work that I have to do. So that's cool. Gwen, are you ready to move on yet? Please go talk to the frog? Sure. Hope you get some rest. Where did the frog go? The next 2 days are full of events. Good things, but, you know, I'm also the kind of person who gets stressed out and tired by things in advance, even when they're good. I know, I'm a delight. Did you know you can catch different fish when it rains? Maybe they like to come up to drink the fresh water that's dripping down. Pretty neat, right? Was that satisfying? Was that what you were hoping it would be, chillin'? On a 4-day weekend for Easter? You know, I'm actually kind of surprised that I have a 4-day weekend. I've had this job for over 3 years now, and I do not remember having a 4-day weekend for Easter before. I mean, I get a lot of holidays, because we get both American and Canadian holidays in my office. Because we have a lot of people in both countries. I mean, we have people all over the world, but particularly the US and Canada. So it's like, it's not that weird for us to have, like, extra days off. But, yeah, I don't remember. I guess I should stop complaining, though. It's probably rude of me to complain. It's probably bad. I love it because of the amount of chocolate I can consume. An eel? Oh, I don't for Easter, but my coworkers do for an unrelated Costa Rican holiday. Wait, your coworkers do, but you don't? Did you improve Gwen's room, like all the upgrades? I did. I think Gwen is ready. I think I have to find her, and when I find her again, and I don't know what'll, like, trigger it, I think she'll be ready to move on. Because right now, I'm kind of, ooh, my food. I'm kind of bottlenecked, because to get the next upgrade, for the ship, I need one of the flowers that you get when somebody goes through the door. So, okay, well, we'll leave that. And I think she's, like, the first one to go through. Right, I don't think their day's off for Easter, it's such a coincidence. I talked to the other passengers. I have talked to most of them. Okay. Also, hello, broccoli. Oh god, my rhomboids are so tight all the time. They are perpetually painful. That's probably bad. Especially since today was leg day. Like, those shouldn't hurt, right? Satisfied you will not cause chaos? Sure. He doesn't have anything more to say. What's his mood like? Oh, he's starving. Okay. Yeah, you can have a goldfish. The service on the ship is incredible. Give him a hug. Doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound great. Also, hello, Digi. Be a dear. You wouldn't happen to have a little something to eat on you, would you? I don't know. What do you like to eat? Do you want the fisherman's pie? Thank you, Munchkin. It becomes a sandwich. Wait, get... Oh, that's the bus stop. Hold on. Hug. Good. I needed that. Mood. That's probably about as happy as I can get, as I can get that person without giving them a home. Nice. Okay, carrots. That was a weird graphical thing that just happened. Hello, JJ. Thank you for checking in. Can I keep your quest log? Yeah, just a second. I also know that by going to the other thing that I know from kind of looking up how the system works, is that if I go to Furugawa, I think it's called, I can get another ability upgrade. Why does the boat keep shaking? The boat was hitting debris because we went to harvest things out of the debris. That was what I just did. So that's why it was telling me that it was hitting things. Okay. Yeah, we want to get up there. I don't really want to go there. I basically just want to go that way. Okay, quest log. What button is that? It's not that button. Is it this? The request? Gwen. Wait for Gwen to feel better. Gwen doesn't feel so good right now. I should let her breathe a little. Improve Otto's house by adding a desk. Add the icebreaker to upgrade your boat. I think to get the icebreaker, I need a flower. I think that's what it is. Give Otto some fried chicken. I don't know how to make that. Build an orchard. I don't think I can yet, because I need a resource that I don't have. We can read the letter. And... oh. Summer wants... Okay. Well, I at least have a citrine. Somewhere. Right, jelly, lightning, citrine. Ooh, is that a piece of citrine? Did you know that citrine promoted motivation and activated creativity? I've also heard it encourages self-expression and enhances concentration. A true mind revitalizer and emotions balancing stone. Can I give you another one and that'll count, or do I have to give you 3 different kinds? Opal. An opal! A burning stone of passion and love. The stone of seduction, which resonates with burning desires and releases inhibition, but stabilizes emotions as well. In other contexts, opal also brings about loyalty and faithfulness, but it doesn't for, like, romantic expression? It makes you real sexual, but unfaithful. Like... Okay. Hey, Joe. How are you? Been a while. Most recent game that made me cry at multiple points. Nice. Good. Love that. Everybody keeps saying, oh, that game that makes people cry. Look, I have already cried on stream on like 3 different occasions. Alright, it wouldn't be the first time. I cried during To the Moon. Like, that one got me. Can't wait to see Bookslap cry. Well, JJ, a real Bookslap fan would have already seen me cry. I cried at To the Moon, and I cried during the, the Psychonauts 2 section about the two guys in love. Yeah, so a real fan has already seen me cry. An amethyst. What a treat. Amethysts are healing stones, you know. Ailments, emotional issues, nightmares, and other afflictions can be cured with the power of amethyst. They're great to balance chakras as well, specifically the crown chakra. Alright, you good now? And with that last gem, my basic medicine cabinet is complete. And since my meditation room is already furnished with a nice little altar, you can come by and admire it anytime. In any case, I am truly grateful for all of your help. You are always, after all, a radiating presence, a beacon of light. Stella, I hadn't planned on it, but I think I have something more important to teach you. But our next class, well, we'll have to leave the boat for it. I've heard of a nice spot in Mount Toroyama on a cliff overlooking the horizon. I think it would make for a nice classroom. I'm ready when you are. Just set sail. Oh, good. We're actually pretty close to that. Okay, wait. I want to get off the boat. No, stop! Can't believe I missed a Bookslap cry. To be fair, it was a while ago now. It was a while ago. Look, I'm not afraid to be vulnerable. In fact, it's very Brené Brown of me, but being vulnerable has literally only improved my life. So it has literally always been the right call. Psychonauts was kind of hard for me to watch. The characters were kind of ugly. Yeah, but the wedding scene, and then I sometimes still think about the boss fight during that chapter, where the moment when the guy, like, kind of breaks free and has the moment of clarity is when the false vision of his husband says something mean, and he says, wait, the real Full Bear would never say that, and that's what, like, brings him around. It's like... No, thank you. I don't want to buy your magazine subscription or whatever you're selling. Okay, jeez. Like, it doesn't just yank your heartstrings, it makes sure they're all fixed up afterwards. Yeah. Seems like she eventually just goes missing and the passengers ask about her. Have I ever played Stardew Valley? No, I haven't, actually. I have never played Stardew Valley or Terraria, both of which surprise people. Where is my brother? He should be here. But both of those things surprise people. But, I have not played either. I hated Stardew Valley. I think I would like it for a while, but I think it would be one of those games that, like, most of those kinds of games, I play really intensely for like a week and then stop playing. Oh, what impeccable timing. I am in dire need of assistance. I can tell from your friendly and familiar face that you are undoubtedly the helpful type. Listen, I'm looking to complete this set of 5 traditional wood prints. They date from the Ushiro period, and as such, are invaluable. I have found 4 of them, but alas, the last one eludes me. I am certain it is in this very village. Furthermore, I am absolutely positive that it was recently in the possession of the local shopkeeper, Theodore, but he refuses to even acknowledge its existence. What an irksome little man. Raccoon, Tanuki, whatever he is. But with your help, yes, with that sweet... Was that racist of that person to say in this world? Yes, with that sweet little smile of yours and generally non-threatening attitude, well, I'm sure you can schmooze your way into acquiring that last precious piece. That would be the last missing piece of this slippery puzzle. Well, go ahead, Skipper, I can't wait. Are you going to be a new friend? The days going so fast stress me out. That's fair. Can I go inside your house and steal things? No? Okay. But you want me to steal from other people. Okay, got it. Can do. That's Daddy. That's Father. Stardew Valley was the only game I ever rage quit. Wow. Alright, wasn't expecting that. But to be honest, both Terraria and Stardew are pretty wiki dependent if you want to actually get places in them. That's not necessarily a bad thing to me. Oh, hey. I'm shopping for some ingredients. Maybe I'll cook something for you later. You know what? We better give you a hug just to be safe. Hey, Dano. Well, hello there, customer. Is our catalog not to your satisfaction? Are you interested in some specialized items? Oh, a wood print, you say? Yes, I know it. It sat in my special stock for an eternity, and then suddenly everyone was looking for it. At first, it was this pedantic person, very rude. And worse, they were even haggling on everything. I didn't even tell them of the print. Gave them some junk instead. And then later, this giant walrus lady came in and demanded that I sell it to her. The thought crossed my mind to start a bidding war, but she offered me some serious coin for it. That lady, let me tell you, she was loaded. Anyway, that's all I know about it. I can't help you with the print, but feel free to browse my wares. Okay. Meat! Let's get some meat. Cook something... Ooh, we should probably get some rice. Cook something up nice for, what's his face? Otto. Just anti-furry? Maybe. I don't know. The amount of times I get turned down for hugs in this game did make me sad. Well, you gotta space them out. Oh, here we go. This is literally the entire reason I came here. As a 17,000 hour playtime Terraria player here, I will say if 1.4.5 didn't make the changes it did, I would agree to some extent. But there's a lot more now to help the new player learn. When they don't talk to their guide or read the achievements you can see in your inventory. The reason you rage quit was that the game never told me how to give items to people, and as a result, I was unable to fulfill a quest of giving fish to the fisherman because I sold them to him instead, and I tried that twice, quest timed out, and I was done with it. Oh, that's fair. I was not looking. Okay, there we go. Fortunately, it was easy to figure out. What is the little cat thing following around? That's my cat. It's just my cat. Her name is Daffodil. I never want to go back home. Being here is sublime. If you want to stay at my place, you're more than welcome. Here's my key. If the door stays jammed, you just have to give it a good tug. It always gets stuck. I want to enjoy this view forever. Oh, okay, thanks. Sure. That's great. Yeah, the cat is it's just my cat. It's Daffodil. Signed vintage poster. Whee. Just a couple of months ago, I got into it with a friend. Wait, where was that? And I'm chill with it now, but I wouldn't really say I play much without him there to vibe with and explain stuff to me and what I'm doing. Linen and a large Glim bottle. Okay. What? No. What button? No. Report back to the art collector. Was that this person on the porch? Yeah. Ah, you're back. Did you manage to get the missing print? No, it was already sold? But how? Wait, is there a competing art collector roaming about? A walrus lady, you say? Of course it was her. Oh, that horrid woman. That dim-witted, egotistic, not testicle, just egotistic, patronizing charlatan. She calls herself the collector, if you can believe it. She doesn't even collect anything. Oh, I'm sure she bought the print only to spite me. I should never have told her about my collection. Testicle? Yeah, right. That ugly-ass sack face. Speaking of testicle, well, I'm not one to wave away competition. That ugly witch is in hiding. Hiding from you. I don't specifically know why, but the news of a new Spiritfarer made her skitter away like a puny cockroach. How fitting. Yes, you're the Spiritfarer. Tell me something I don't know. She should have known better than to tell me the location of her hideout, though. She's hiding at these coordinates, -50, 150. Pay her a visit, would you? And when you see her, show her this figurine. She'll know. Believe me, she'll know. This? Oh, do not worry. It's just some junk Theodore gave me. Okay. Alright, that was weird. You may or may not have started something in your chat. I don't know if it's a war or what. I think it's just people contributing to the community challenge, where after enough time, if we meet that challenge, I will play the next Kingdom Hearts game on the backlog, which in this case would be Chain of Memories, which from what I understand is one of the worst. People hate it. So that'll be interesting. Everyone's so small. I feel big and strong. If you run into my mom, just don't tell her I'm here. I want this feeling to last a little longer. Yeah, but can I get up there? Can I jump on you? PSA, don't testicle anyone without permission. It's true. Alright, let's get back on the road. Oh, it's morning. We apparently didn't sleep at all. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Sorry about that. Bless, Gesundheit, Bessu, bless you! Why did I sneeze so politely? That I felt like it would be rude to sneeze into the microphone. You know, one time somebody said, one time somebody asked me, why did you say, excuse me, it's your house? It's like, because it doesn't matter that it's my house? Andy, hello. Thank you for checking in. Andy, I think you missed two important developments in this game between the last two sessions. One, look at my fancy purple outfit. And two, look at what I can do with my hat. That's it. That's everything we got. I'll feed you some corn. Purple outfit with matching shoes. Redeemed Bookslap treats. I don't know what you mean. Okay. I'll have one treat. I still haven't eaten most of dinner, but hold on.
Sloppy.
I may have had a surprise delivery of treats. Possibly. The streets. Hydrate. That stretch actually made me a little bit out of breath. Pit on stream? Well, I've worn a...
For free?
For free and everything. Oh. Oh my god. Dipole has redeemed 5 minutes of ASMR time, where I will officially say that y'all are too much. It is officially true. You have reached the threshold of being entirely too much. Please and thank you. Let's check our mail. A letter from Albert. I don't know where any of this goes. How do I open my... There we go, that's my inventory. Okay. bottles. Open a few bottles. A brochure for Furugawa Island, which is where we just were. That's fine. A letter from Albert. Dear valued customer, we are running a special promotion. Enclosed is a new type of building, all part of our new Funtacular series, an air draft device. We hope you enjoy your time soaring through the air. Albert, your local shipwright. Thanks, Al. A letter from Olga. Astrid, while the two of us caught up on the latest gossip, I forgot to give you something. I found this while flipping the magazines, and it made me think of you. It definitely fits your style and panache. Also, I heard a rumor your husband could be in Iwashima countryside. It might be worth checking out. I'll keep asking around, just in case. Your old friend, Olga. A letter, you say? From Olga? This is so nice of her. Olga had news about Giovanni's whereabouts. Iwashima countryside, you say? Oh, okay. We should probably go take a look. And what? An inspiration for a house? For me? How thoughtful. Can't deny it. Olga knows me so well. Yes, indeed. I would be very happy to have such a nice den to live in, and it's always pleasant to know someone is thinking about you. That's true. I have found that to be true. I mean, you could have thought about this yourself, of course, but don't worry. I know you're very busy, Munchkin, being the Spiritfarer and all. It's okay. I won't begrudge you. And I know you'll build this nice cabin aboard as soon as you can. You're so resourceful after all. Thanks a lot, Stella. I can't wait. Astrid's bungalow. Bless this mess. It's huge! Why is it so big? Why is it so big? Astrid's house is so big. Finally, you can go see some clouds. It is so big. Okay, we're gonna have to
Headshot.
We're gonna have to maneuver some of our things around. Okay. Well, everything on the first floor is fitting pretty well. So I wonder if we can grab that, move it around here. Grab this, move it around here. Move that. It's a weird little, like, top piece. Okay, this is... I hate this just a little bit. There's part of me that kind of hopes that once, there's part of me that hopes that once people start to leave, that, then I will be able to, make their homes go away. This is too wide, isn't it? That's too wide. Of course it's too wide. Okay, we're back to normal. Thank you for that. Alright, how... Gotta fit something in... there, so maybe... Wait. Maybe that can fit there. This is honestly the most unexpected part of this whole game, is that this is a thing you have to do. I don't entirely know how I feel about it yet. Because I'm like, man, okay, alright. Will you fit in here? Kind of. Sort of. I needed wide space, though, for that house, right? It's player expression, is it? Yeah, but this is so big. I don't know how I'm supposed to fit that. It's not really player expression when it's a puzzle to make it work at all. You know, it's like, is it? I mean, that's almost certainly how it was justified. Yeah, it kind of grinds the game to a halt, so. Like, wait, what part of this is, like, essential? Oh, the whole thing. Okay, got it. the whole thing has to be there. Got it. Understood. Wait, can I just move you? How tall? Wait, how tall is their house? It's pretty big, right? It's pretty tall. Yeah, it's super, super tall. What the hell? Okay. Once you get more ship upgrades, it feels nicer for sure. Yeah, and they just cost money, right? A raid? Hello, raiders. Welcome on in. Kiptid, hello. How are you? Much appreciated. We are in the middle of a very tedious trying to restructure my boat house living arrangement so that my passengers can, you know, have a place to live. But hi, raiders, welcome on in. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Bookslap, achievement hunter, variety streamer, and person desperately trying to make his backlog smaller this year. Hence why we have allowed the Wheel of Games to choose for us Spiritfarer. So welcome on in. How goes the boat building? It's not the best. I'm not gonna lie. I don't love it. And in fact, I'm simply going to stop doing it. Because it's not my favorite thing. So, and I don't think I can do it. So I just won't. Is there anything else I can do here, though? While I'm here? I don't think so. This is great. Love this. Okay. Alright. Anyway, pretend that didn't happen. Pretend that we didn't just waste a whole bunch of time. That's fine. Yeah, but I'm enjoying the rest of the game. And you know what? So much so that I'm gonna, take my boat somewhere else. I'm gonna take my boat and leave. I'll just go. What's that? Okay. Not the quarry. We actually do want to go to Mount Toriyama. We actually do want that. Like big boats, you know, medium boats are my preference. Been around a lot of boats in my time. This isn't just an innuendo, that's also factually accurate. Let's score some more leaks, sure. This game is lovely. I am enjoying this game a lot, actually. I'm a little bit hard stuck at the moment. We just finally got some momentum. We were kind of stuck being unable to do a couple of things, but now we're getting somewhere again. Have a good D stream. Go rest. Go eat. Go stop looking at computer screens. Whatever you need to do. But thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Bookslap must have the biggest boat. Well, I've never had any complaints. Except by the people who don't have any space. Let's cook some pork. And leek. Sure. So you're saying you're not a size queen. Got it. Also true. Two things can be true. Oh, wait. Another raid. And also, this house is open. Pixel, hello, friend. Thanks for coming on in. It's not the size of the boat, but it's the most from the ocean. Yes, raiders, welcome on in. We are having a discussion about how I am not a size queen. Just, you know, I don't need my boat to be the absolute biggest. It just needs to get the job done. Hey, Arcade Bear.
Huh?
Pixel, I was in your stream for a bit while I was finishing up at the gym, which is why I was so quiet. But how did you enjoy... I don't know the name of the game that you were playing. With the tiles you were arranging, it was sort of Settlers of Catan, but also Carcassonne. It was also Carcassonne at the same time. Shipwreck, hello. Thank you for the 12-month resub. Wow, 12 months, jeez. This is a Bookslap Stan account. Did you drop someone off already? I have not dropped anyone off. You were discussing chocolate prices. Interesting. In the real world? The taxi game was fun, but a bit too high energy. Yeah, I joined your stream right as you were leaving the taxi game. Tiletown game, I think, was much more fun in my kind of game. Have you played, have you seen Recoin? The coin pusher, it just came out. The coin pusher, roguelike. I got a copy of it, and, you know, I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, and then all of a sudden I was teleported 2 hours into the future. So it was like, oh, I guess I did enjoy this. I guess I was liking this. Dwarf Romantic is very chill. Is that what it's called? Dwarf Romantic? Saw that in my discovery queue today, and I was thinking it would be fun to play. It is fun. It's not very good at teaching you how to play the game. I kind of had to play around with it a bit, but if you've played any Balatro or Balatro-like, you'll know exactly what you're getting into. You'll see it. The music from these two games was blending in perfectly. Another folk rogue. I don't know what that means, Nolan. Oh. What a nice, quaint place. And the view, well, it can't be beaten, can it? You know it's nighttime summer, right? Yes, this will be perfect. I see a little promontory, that's a word people use, up that cliff there. Just go ahead, I'll meet you there. How will I do it? Don't worry, I'm sure I'll manage to snake my way up. Traversing exclusively through mobility upgrades. Oh, I wonder... no, okay. I will resist the urge to glide off of this structure. Canadians raid bits and pieces of America? That's fine. If you want... I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna make a War of 1812 reference, but you already know. You already get it. You already know where I was going with that. I'm sure you do. But if you wanted to do us the favor, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. In Minecraft. Just for the record. It's what I've been calling that new genre that takes an existing real-life game and adds roguelike elements to it. Interesting. What are you doing here? I'm picking up some ore. Oh, thank you for immediately answering my question. You are hungry, though, so let's get you a good food. I don't really feel like you would like a grain salad, but, yeah, you can, yeah, sure, okay. You know what's funny? The clip that flex emote is from is kind of old at this point. I'm sure I could do better. Wait, did I just go... What's up here? What? Where? Gasp. A piece of garbage. That's exactly what I wanted. So JJ needs to clip a new flex. JJ has clipped many flexes, don't worry. What is happening? A newer flex emote? Did you? I'll have to look in my Twitch files. You did make me that video though. The flex? Okay. There you go. So sore and tired. Hello, Rainbow Blob. Okay. The arms are getting beefier. That is the goal. Honestly, I've been pretty happy with my progress lately. You know what? I was at the gym today, and I was doing squats and Romanian deadlifts, and when I was done, I was like, I could definitely do more. I'm ready to go up. Like, I could definitely do more. And that was nice. That was a nice feeling. To be like, okay, we can push the PB a little bit. I haven't lost my touch, have I? I might be old, but I still have a few tricks up my sleeve. And beating younglings in a climbing race has always been a specialty of mine. But enough of this. What about the younglings? Let's focus on the matter at hand. This lesson, as you might have guessed, will be a bit special. Up to now, we focused on the proper care of plants and crops. Well, now I think it's time to concentrate on the proper care of one's mind. Sunlight and music were the tools of the former. Well, for the latter, our tool will be the act of meditating. And that's why, specifically, I brought you here. See this boulder? It hasn't been consecrated for nothing. Powerful spiritual energies flow through the area. I know, it might seem strange, a cult even, but just humor me. First things first, sit down next to me, just like this. Alright, your turn. I don't know if it's a new genre, considering that Shotgun King, roguelike chess deck builder, too many adjectives, and maybe some other chess roguelikes have been around for a while, but it definitely became a bigger genre once Bellatra took off. It definitely did. I'll just jar myself here and flex and say more like flabs. I am getting stronger and also fatter. That's just part of the process. I worked out today too, and RDL's for me this morning. Yeah, I work out at night, so. Someone once gifted me Bingle Bingle, a roulette roguelike, as a joke, and honestly, it's very fun. Luck Be a Landlord was my first interaction with that style of game. I've heard of that game, but I don't know anything about it. Meditation, Stella, is an affair of wholeness and of oneness. A lot of novices believe, wrongfully, that meditating is the pursuit of an empty mind. But the mind is not empty, Stella. It is a beast, savage and untamed, violent and caring, loving and destructive. Oh my gosh, look at Daffodil! look at the little guy! Hateful, curious, scared. A ball of frayed nerves. Much like the dragon, it cannot be controlled. It must be allowed to roam free. My father also lived with this tormented creature. Of a different kind, perhaps. He chose to fight it, tried to muscle it down into submission, to mark it under the auspice of violence, and mostly to silence it. He thought that nothingness was the solution. But the dragon is indomitable. The fight left my father a broken man. Let your mind wander, Stella. Gently, like you would a scared kitten. Like a scared daffodil? Let it smell the grass. Let it notice the wind flowing through your hair, the heat radiating from the stone behind you, the rhythmic breaking of the waves below. Let your spirit penetrate all things, not to make them yours, but to make yourself theirs. Be one and be whole, but keep being. I have many thoughts. In my old profession, I was an occupational therapist. That's what my doctorate is in. There was a whole like emerging field at the time that I was in school that was about this idea of doing, being, becoming as like a therapeutic process where we spend a lot of time doing the stuff that we're literally doing, the verbs in our life, and we think about what we're becoming and where we're going, what we're trying to accomplish, and that's traditional therapy, but we don't spend a lot of time thinking about the being and how those things reflect on ourselves today. And that was a really interesting like new area for the like scientific pursuit in the field, which was interesting. But that phrase, doing, being, becoming, has like never left me. Even though I started grad school, oh my god, almost 10 years ago. 10 years ago, at this time, I quit my dead-end job after having a huge fight with the owner of the of the store, and that was when I got into another job working for University of Pennsylvania, and that turned into my application to grad school. I can't believe that's been almost 10 years. My first roguelike was Risk of Rain. Not a fan of shooters, but I did love that game, even if my friend did force me to play it at first. Shaka King is still getting updates. It released a beta update which added a ton of cool new content, but removes quality of life because this feature makes the game too easy and we want you to suffer more. End quote. Back when you were only 31. Thanks, JJ. Are you a human being, a human doing, or a human becoming? Oh my gosh, so many raids, so many friends. Hello, Alric. Hello. Thank you for shouting out Alric. Can you also shout out Kiptid and Pixelmog? I think those were the other raids. If there was another raid, I might have missed it. Someone
For
is popular.
free?
That's true. Andy is here. That is true. You already shouted both of them out. Thank you. Alric, welcome. I don't know what you were playing, but I hope it was fun. Raiders, for those of you who may not know me, my name is Bookslap, achievement hunter, variety streamer, and person desperately trying to clear out their backlog. Hence why we're playing Spiritfarer. And we're just chilling. And me chilling is a lot of stream of consciousness. When I get too tired, I lose my inner monologue and it just comes out. Seems like my lesson had quite the influence. You were up there for hours. I just had to stretch my legs at some point. The snake had to... It's probably a turn of phrase, right? Right? You think there's legs in there? Oh, what are you saying? A vision? Of course. You're the Spiritfarer, after all. The mystical energies of this world are bound to affect you in mysterious ways. I'm sure there are other such areas of power. If you find them, be sure to take the time to meditate. Perhaps more visions will rain down upon your mind. You know, Stella, while you were up there, I tried to do some thinking. I wanted to prepare for our next lesson. There's still so much to teach. But I couldn't think. My mind was uneasy. Hey, my friend is playing Racoin. For, you see, I, too, have had a vision. A gift from the universe. It's the dragon, Stella. I have felt him creeping slowly towards me. I thought I had some grand purpose to accomplish before he would swallow me whole. But now I realize that the dragon hasn't crept much at all. He has kept up with me for quite a while now, and ignoring it won't do me any good. Well, let's go, shall we? So, think you can swallow me whole, huh? One day we'll play Resident Evil 4 Remake. And then we can add that sound into our soundboard. Gwen isn't here. Maybe she went to an island somewhere. Where? I do not know. Does she know any place in this world? Bedtime, very late. Have a good stream. Thanks for hanging out, Michael. Have a cozy and restful sleep. You wouldn't tell her to break a leg? I mean, I might. Yeah, I'll have to fix... I don't know why the hug command is suddenly not working right. Because it was definitely working right before. I'll put it on my long list of things to do this weekend. It might just be that it needs the proper syntax, and that for some reason it's getting broken. Yeah, I don't know why it's saying the same person twice. Whoop. Meat stew! Nice. Alright. Oh boy, okay. Thanks! I really appreciate continuing to use the broken hug command. That's really great. I love that so much. Thank you. Thank you. Love that. Love that for all of us. You're testing? You are not! Shenanigans. That's what I'm gonna call my side quest. Oh, it actually keeps it on my... That's neat. Okay. Yeah, see, I need iron ingots, which I can get. That's not a problem. And I need Spiritfarer, which I have to go send Gwen off. Yeah. Find Gwen's whereabouts. Okay, so... Is she at the house? The mansion? She might be at the mansion. Iwashima countryside. Okay, let's do that while we're out here. Where's the mine? Quarry. Furugawa. Mount Toriyama. Fields. Countryside. Okay, let's go back here real quick. Let's go to the quarry. 25% complete. Wow. You think she's at the villa? I assume that's where she is. But I don't want to go over... I don't want to just rush over to that yet when there's stuff here that we need to do. But I have a feeling that you're right. Yeah, let's plant some more rice. Oh, okay. Well, let's harvest some rice. Let's plant some more corn. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait. What is this when we're in here? I mean, do I not have, like, the person I need to do it? I feel like this is going to give us the nebula cloth, whatever it is, but I don't know how to do it. Cheeps. Okay, big stretch. A year has passed since someone wrote that note. And a hydrate. Okay. Alright, let's go to bed. You like my t-shirt? Thank you! It's one of my favorites. It's weird to say that about a work t-shirt, but... but it is. It's true. I don't have that person yet? Okay, thank you, Joe. Tell me, I pay my taxes. Andy, he pays his taxes. Oh god, speaking of which, I have to pay my taxes this weekend. Why can't I just not be a reasonable adult? Linen. That's weird, because the guy in the t-shirt is one of my favorites. Got your refund yesterday? Yeah, I did my, my federal and state taxes. I have to check and see if I owe local taxes, is really what it is. Which means I have to do 2 more tax returns. since I moved between cities. Well, that's annoying. Eat my entire ass, Bookslap. I thought I misspelled it. Lamau got him. Get wrecked. Paid my taxes yesterday. It was a whole thing because my accountant made a huge mistake preparing them that my banker caught. Thanks for incepting that fear into me. I used to use an accountant, but I did it myself this year. Yeah, I actually already got my, I got my federal refund. I don't think I got my state refund. I'll actually be getting, instead of one normal-sized refund, I'll be getting 3 small ones. Typical American, not spelling it without you in mind. You know, that's one of those things that I wonder, like, how did we diverge in that? Like, where, like, what was the chain of events that led to that? A stinky person. Back to work, I suppose. Not stinking like that. You should only have to pay for where you live when you lived there. Yeah, that's the thing. I lived in one state and one municipality for half a year. And a different state, different municipality for the other half. And so it's like... I'm sure it's not going to be a ton, but I'll have to find. Florida doesn't have state tax. Not even a bear tax. I pay the Bookslap tax. Let the bears pay the bear tax. They dropped the U to save some money on the cost of printing. Wow, that had to be a completely if that is the reason, that had to be a completely negligible amount of money. I happily pay my bear tax. Look, I showed Tummy. I think I've paid up. I think I'm good. This is where I started. This is where I started. Do it again, I wasn't looking. Out of all the people here, that comes from you is maybe the most confusing. Women like tummies too. I mean, yeah, okay, fair. Sorry, I was busy feeding my Neopets. Can somebody add that as a quote, please? We need to document that. Posted here if Bookslap is alright with that. I am not. Thank you for not just doing it. This is everyone's friendly reminder that this is a PG-13 stream. Fun and games are fun and games, but also, you know, we should be good. I think it's quote add. I know it's always one of those confusing things of figuring out exactly how it works. Yeah, there you go. Okay, here's a stinky person. Did I get enough iron? That's all I was getting here. There we go. Thank you, Alric. We're PG-13 here? Yeah, I mean... Funny, second time I've had this conversation today, but I don't want to just be a thirst content streamer. Like so many people. It's like... I want to hang out and socialize and have friends, and yeah, that's fine. You can be flirty and silly, like, cool, whatever. But, you know, I don't want that to be the only reason that people are here. And you know, some people don't want that in their Twitch streams, you know? Some people, I don't want to make people feel weird about stuff, you know? I don't want it to, like, be a whole thing. Because, like, some people are very much, like, they're trying to, you know, they're trying to fulfill a certain niche. And it's like, that's fine. That's their stream. They can do what they want. But, you know, sometimes you don't, like, necessarily want that. Sometimes you just want to chat and play games. And so, like, I feel like that's what I'm best at. Did you say something awful? No, you were perfectly fine. We're just talking about, well, being horny, I guess. I think I need a bucket of fried chicken right in front of me. Hi, my name is Bookslap, and my favorite part about fried chicken is the bucket. You can put it on your head and play some really killer guitar. So, yeah. That was all I had for that. That was all I had. You sneak attacked me with that one. Stella, don't you have anything to eat? I'm so hungry. Sure. How about... You probably like a mushroom salad. A Buckethead reference this early in the day, right? Sorry, my bad. My bad. Okay, so we need to go to... Now that we have the iron that we're gonna need later, we need to go to this place? Yeah, the countryside. Yeah, there we go. Let's put some food in the oven. Corns? How about some corns? Corn and pork. That sounds good, right? Dilf. Damn, I love frogs. Here for the rambling. We do have that, that's true. You can fill my niche of being a wonderful chatty streamer. Thanks. Anytime. If you think I'm chatty, just imagine what it's like being inside my head. I can't turn the volume down. Are we there already? Oh, wait. What the hell is this? Oh, gross, gross. I hate this. Oh, you're tired, aren't you? Of course, so many children are bound to leave you exhausted. Maybe we could play with them a bit. Let you rest? What do you think, Stella? Okay. Wonderful. Oh, we'll have so much fun. I used to play this game with my grandchildren all the time. Just catch them and bring them back to their mommy. Oh god, the isopods? Are we catching isopods? Oh, I know they're fine, but they're gross. Oh, they're just icky, especially when they're this big. I'm playing this. I'm faking this for content. I don't care. No, get over here. No, just go down, you jerk. Nebula fiber. We have to do that so many more times. So many things need that. I love isopods. I actually have no particular feelings about them. But a giant one? That's gross. Walks into Bookslap's head, Psychonaut style. Girl, you live like this? Yeah. Look, I have recently made enough progress to go down to therapy every other week. Alright? I think it's pretty good. I think I'm doing pretty well, all things considered. Wow, the corn and... Okay, that's still going, huh? Comic horror? You mean cosmic horror? Also, we've been to those before. Why did we not get that minigame in the past? I think you get more if you collect them faster. We're still gonna need a ton of that. Wanted to be an entomologist when I grew up. Instead, I grew from a gifted and talented child to a burnt-out, barely functioning adult. Yeah, and then it turns out that's the real gift. Actually, I'm not barely functioning. I'm at the opposite end of that spectrum where I'm like too functional and I don't know how to stop. It's a very different kind of problem. Is my food ready? Like, you know what I did today? I spent a long time talking to and helping a friend. I paid my rent and other bills. I moved money around. I worked a whole day on a very stressful project that, like, changes the nature of my job moving forward and launches next week. I had meetings where people had to report to me and then plan a different set of things and, like, make decisions about, is this going to solve our problem? Yay or nay? And I'm the only one who is able to make the decision. I did the laundry. I did the dishes. I had to get Tilly's medicine. By the way, Tilly started her new arthritis medicine that she'll probably be on for the rest of her life. Also, handle their monthly medications. Handle both dogs. Go to the gym. Go to the store. Because I needed to get some things from the pharmacy. Screamed and cried and kicked my way through the current Pokemon TCG Pocket event. Because I just don't have a good deck right now. I just don't. I just don't have a current deck. But I did it. I got my wins. It's done. It's done. I did it. Resounding screw you to everyone still playing Suicune. Don't forget going to the Gaim. I went to the Gaim. I did that. Had personal epiphany at the Gaim. And then I streamed. So, yeah. Maybe I do too many things in a day. Maybe. We're here. Let's see if he's around. Hold on. I think my food is done in the oven. Oh, man. We had to test some stuff on / Discord. Shout out to Dipole for forcing me to do that. And also to JJ. Wait! It wasn't done! Oh, does it just not make anything? Why did it give me the option, then? Also picked up snacks. I also picked up snacks. Also true. This sounds like the kind of list I give my boss when I walked away from my desk and replied late to her message, except it's things I did over the past week. I made a list of things that I have to do over the weekend. I made plans for the weekend. It's the whole thing. I wanted to try out all the options. When you... Dipole. When you saw that you were having a problem, my favorite part is how you just kept making tickets. You're like, this isn't working! Click, 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 click. Mm-hmm. Olga said in her letter that Giovanni could have been around. Knowing him as I do, I have my doubts. He wouldn't linger in a place like this, but who knows? Maybe if you ask around, we might find a clue or two. I'll leave you to it. I don't want to go too far. The humidity here is killing me. Go, go. I trust you'll find interesting stuff. Imagine things not working. Yes. This oak tree, I think this is an oak tree, makes me think that they've never seen an oak tree. Whoever drew it. Yeah, it's like, you've never seen one, have you? Yep, just stand there right under the tree as it falls. Good job, Stella. Maybe it's a Japanese oak? Sure. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, we probably have to talk to those people, huh? He's so excited about the berries. Oh, mushroom. I have to Click on it twice. Okay. Who? I don't remember his name. That night didn't call for names, if you know what I mean. I do not. I do remember his legs, though. Oh, brother. Wait, he has a wife? He didn't say anything about it. He did say that he was going to Furugawa. Well, if you ever meet up with him, tell him that Eileen misses him. To be fair, I also get excited over berries. Did I? Oh, there we go. He was here, you say, and he met someone? No. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Okay, maybe I do. But just a tiny bit. Only where he went. Furugawa, you say? I think I know where that is. I've heard it's a lovely place. Well, at least that's what the brochure said. I've always loved these colorful flyers. They make you travel without leaving your seat. All right, Munchkin, let's check it out. She has a very deep voice. I don't know what to tell you. So we're going back to Furugawa, huh? Okay. Let's go to bed. Average me conversation. JJ. Oh boy. Okay. Furugawa is that one? Okay. No, just stop. There we go. And then go there. You're gonna grab a snack? Oh, what kind of... Are you getting a snack for everybody? Or just yourself? Is it bad that my tummy is still very full from dinner, but the idea of ice cream sounds fantastic? No, that seems normal. Yeah, that seems normal to me. Can I bet if I can get, like, milk or something, I can make, like, a latte. Oh, this is gonna cook right away. Making a latte is very Bookslap coded. There are different stomachs for each flavor. That's true. I wish I could cook coffee in the oven. You know what? I don't think I have tea. I don't think I've used tea for anything. Everyone has a separate dessert stomach. I like how in this hypothetical we're all cows. Like literal cows. Cup of tea. Turnip and mushroom? Really? Turnip and corn? No, that can't be good. Turnip and oak. There we go. Who says you can't cook coffee in the oven? That's fair. You make a compelling argument. Wait. Alright, there we go. We need to start making the iron, so I figured I might as well. Do you have coffee beans, coffee doings, or coffee becomings? That's fair. I did talk about this earlier. I did say that. Sheep, help! One? Oh, you... you little jerk. Here, have a corn. And then give me your wool. Still only half time. Right. We'll cut some logs real quick. Who knows when we'll need these? Okay, the saw blade did not move the way that I expected. These planks are awfully curvy. We can make some fibers. Ooh, hey. Or thread, rather. Cool. Alright. Well, we will turn those into some fabric later. Almost. Alright. Take a chai latte, please. Always a good call. Getting cold all of a sudden. I think I might just be growing a bit tired. Maybe I'm not rested enough yet. Well, let's take a little me time, and then we can continue our lesson. I'm excited about the next steps. You're making some fantastic progress, honeybee. Don't give up. I like how that one puts her back on her butt. What if instead of letting go, I held on even harder? You know, J Cavs, also hello, you make a compelling argument. Let's see what we got. Let's get some more rice. Yeah, we'll...
For free?
Sure. We'll take it. We'll take it. Is my food done? Oh, my food is done. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Where's Gwen? Gwen isn't here. Where's Gwen? Yeah, I know. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. Mushroom salad. Salad. All right, we're here. Let's go down. Oh, okay. You're sad. You're very sad. You don't win friends with salad. That's true. It's tomato soup served ice cold. The delivery of that line, I think about a lot. That's funny. Is it his cologne that I can smell? Heading out. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, Nolan. You have a cozy and restful sleeps, or whatever you're doing next. This peculiar mix of musk and nonchalance. He must have been here recently. Quick, Munchkin, let's ask around. Good night as well, Mr. Books. Hey, Blackguard. If you're leaving, you also have a cozy and restful sleep. I love Homer's speech. Oh, look, Marge, I'm making people happy. I'm the magical happy man. Live in a lollipop house on Gumdrop Lane. I was being sarcastic. The, return into the room to be like, by the way, I was sarcastic. Is really the best part. I forget what I was doing. Welcome to the world-renowned Furugawa Tours. The tour will begin shortly. It takes about 5 minutes and covers the rich history of the city. After, you'll have so many anecdotes about the place. You'll be live with a party if you ever attend one. Are you ready? Yeah, sure. Let's start right away. Are we going? Giovanni, he almost broke up my marriage. Came here about a month ago. Big man, thinking he's the boss. Good thing my wife came to her senses. He apparently didn't like the weather. Good riddance. Are you married to Eileen? A powerful symbol, erected to keep spirits away and bless this island for future generations. You can sometimes see islanders stop by this tree in the middle of their journey in Gumdrop Lane. Maybe to find themselves of a lost brother, their sick child, past lovers. Legend does say that they have heard it talk sometimes. Another piece of the island's rich culture. I personally have never experienced loss. Some say I always think of my personal problems, never thinking of others. Well, no matter. As long as I can carry on doing these tours. My game the frame rate just tanked for a second. Please stop. The game is telling me to stop. Ah, Marge, my queen. Lisa, my little princess. And how could I forget dear Rat Boy? Bart, stop chewing on the drywall. Since this is a vibrant city, we have a Raccoon Inc. location. Considered by most to be the finest source of materials and wares, it is also coincidentally the only merchant business in town. Founded by Theodore Raccoon, these shops are a staple of a thriving economy. Fun little fact, anyone who joins Raccoon Inc. must legally change their name to Theodore. I suppose it's a way to honor their founder. Truly a sign of devotion. I myself do not shop at this particular establishment. I make my own clothes and furniture. This isn't particularly noteworthy, but it is a small tidbit in your tour guide life. Daffodil, keep up. This shrine was built using only the finest materials. From the ashes of the past Guardian Tower, these shrines tell the story of our past. And that story is... give me a second. I'm not sure, actually, which is why it's so important. In my forgetfulness, I remember the purpose of this shrine. The moral being, of course, always remember your heritage. A powerful thought. Let's move on. This concludes our tour. Furugawa Tours is grateful for your participation. Thank you for your ears and your patience. Thank you again. A gratuity is expected if you enjoyed the tour. Does 50 glims sound fair? Amazing. I knew you had an educational spirit. Thank you for believing in my teaching aptitudes. Yeah, sure. Little Bart. Little Lisa. Little Marge. Whiff. And the rest. Maggie in the TV. All the layers of lead paint on this house made it the perfect bomb shelter. Sorry, Stella. Oh, damn it. Enough is enough. I'm done wasting my time. I won't be looking for that hoodlum anymore. I don't need him to be happy. I don't need to hear his stupid jokes or incessant yammering. I don't need to be suffocated by his floral cologne. I don't need to have him constantly showering me with praise. I don't need to see his flamboyant mane. Chat, is she talking about me? Stupid jokes? Flamboyant mane? This must be me. I don't... Let's go back to the boat, Munchkin. Alright, are we finally done? Can we finally leave? Trombompoline? I think that actually can show up in the sound effects. I know it shows up on Andy's stream in the sound effects. But I think it might also show up in mine. I wouldn't call your jokes stupid, maybe just you. Wow, okay. Cool. We definitely needed a lot of nebula. Oh, that's how we get chicken. All right. I don't think we found a source of ash yet. Ash plank, rather. Wow, 30 maple logs? Oh, jeez. For that field? All right. We can make flour, but we don't have marble or aluminum yet. We can make an orchard, though. So why don't we do that? Put it on top of the saw. Perfect. It's too dark to navigate. Well, I'm just going to plant a whole tree. I don't really need to navigate. You're a smart fella. Just don't ask who's a fart smella. True. Good advice. Do not touch Willy. Good advice. Is my boat smart enough to go around the ice wall? Or is it just gonna go straight? No, it's just gonna go straight. Never mind. There's another blueprint in there. Interesting. Okay, go. Hate it when things go straight. I mean, it's okay sometimes. I mean, I don't hold it against things. Oh, Stella, you've built an orchard, and it looks almost exactly like the one my husband built. Have you seen all these fine details? Yes, he was quite the woodworker, at least until his hands gave up on him. We planted our first apple tree along with the birth of our first daughter. You should plant a tree for yourself. I already did. Look, use your eyes. God. Of course, it'll take some time before it can bear fruit, but once grown, it makes you feel so proud, accompanies you your whole life. Oh, listen to me rambling again. I'll get out of your things now. Apples and Oranges, the name of one of my favorite Smashing Pumpkins songs. Now Alice be mansplaining. She is doing that. Speaking of not so smart things, I was playing Gartic with some friends on Tuesday. I love Gartic fun. And my friend had been drinking, so my prompt was a man and a donut rolling it like he's Sisyphus. She got the last side and wrote, "Who the fuck is Sisyphus?" I'm too drunk for this. Here's a donut. Yeah. So I've played... Oh, gosh, what do you want? Some people are getting a bit hungry. Have you thought about the next meal? By some people, do you mean you? Is that your way of saying that you're hungry? Here, have a cup of tea. Can't have such strong stimulant. It's tea! Girl. Alright. It's tea. Relax. Like, okay. Can I mix anything with those strawberries? No. Off to bed, have a cozy and restful sleep, chillin'. You've earned it. Doing whatever it is that you do. Oh. I definitely do not want to talk to this man. Noodle soup. I mean, noodle soup. Hematite. Okay. Sure. A citrine? I don't want that. How dare you? Mystery seed, bottles. No, I don't want any of that. Get out of my face. Laying in bed all day. That's what I do. Well, at least you have priorities. Alright, are people actually hungry? Do they actually want food? Or was that just her being, like, passive-aggressive and saying that she wanted food? You know how people do that? We're like, well, everybody was saying this. You know, we were all talking about it. It's like, just... No, you weren't. Students used to do that. Students used to be like, everybody's really confused about this assignment. It's like, if you're confused, it's okay. Or if you have a question, it's fine to just have a question on your own. It's like, you don't have to do that. A word. No, excuse me, I have to cuddle with Daffodil. Why are you holding out on me, Munchkin? I might be old, but I still have a stomach. Here. Munchkin, didn't you give me that recently? I don't mean to sound picky, but would you have anything else on hand? Yeah, I do. Picky. Here, have a grain salad. You know what? You can have some tea. Most people's apples are low. Really? Is it that most people's apples are low? Or is it just that yours are low? Barely had to go anywhere. Everyone is picky. Starving. Yeah, right? And you know what? I haven't had a single problem with the sheeps. Almost. Oh, you're asleep. How dare you? Give you some corn. Shear your sheep. Linen, aluminum, we don't have that. Comet powder, we might need the grinder for that. Aluminum, okay. Alright, I guess we can't do anything there. I don't know why I would want this. Or why it matters that it's sticking up that little tiny bit. All caps, thank you for checking in. I am aware that Gwen is not here. Everybody relax. Hydrate? I was just thinking that. My movie night prediction was correct. I knew it. I called it. I mean, and that's fine. It simply is what it is. You know, I don't think I had a particular desire for the movie this week. I was kind of fine with anything, you know? Actually, kind of wanted to see Clash of the Titans, but... There we go, some poached fruit. Everybody loved that. How about some mackerel? There we go. Bookerella Slapperella. Hey, Suba. Hands you the blessed amulet. A new hand touches the beacon? Sorry, I should have blown out your eardrums when I said that. That was my bad. This is a bad impression. Haven't seen Clash of the Titans in forever. I haven't seen it ever, but it was one of the 3 options that came up on the movie night wheel. Unfortunately, it did not win for this week. But that doesn't mean it's gone. That means it simply goes back onto the movie night list, and it has another chance to come up in another week's selection. It's spinning. Very fortunate. I guess, JJ, that tells me that you do not want to see Clash of the Titans. It is a classic. And you know what? I would much rather see the classic, excuse me, than like the weird remake that happened with the terrible CGI. The 1981 version. The 1981 version. Yeah. I'm so excited to see you join us on Saturday night at 7 p.m. in Discord. That's right. You did. That's true. Andy has a point, JJ. You did vote for the movie. That means you're going to come and watch it, right? Because to vote on the movie and then not show up, that would just be rude. And you would never be rude. That doesn't sound like the JJ that we know and love. I have never done that in my life. Thank you, Suba. Thank you for being a role model in these trying times. He's rude, he just doesn't lie. Well, which Jay are we talking about? I'm confused. He just does, parentheses, affectionate. Whiskey, I forget if I said hello to you earlier, but I'm going to say it again. Hello. I don't vote if I know I'm not going to watch any of them. Fair. That is fair. All right, let's go see if Gwen is here. We have finally made it. We watched the 1981 version of my 7th grade English class where we were covering mythology. Interesting. Yeah, that feels like something that my 10th grade English class would have done, but... Okay, let's get our hearts broken. Stella? I'm sorry. Sorry I even considered doing this. Ending your days in your family house is so cliche to boot. I can't explain myself either. I just wanted to finish it off, you know? To decide on my own terms how I'd go and not let myself be taken away. I've been weak. I'm sorry. Oh, the irony. Crap, I feel so selfish now. Sometimes I wish I could have been like you, but rarely. Crap. Hug me now. Here you go. Thank you so much. I needed that. You always pull through. Hey, who are you? I've lost my house because of you. Your friend wasn't using it. It should be mine. I have rights, you know? Now that old shrew kicked me out. I'm back to being the gardener. But the biggest rub is my house is locked. I'll break that padlock and get my dignity back. Someday. You just noticed the time. Good night, everybody. Good night, Andy. Have a cozy and restful sleep. I think this just goes over here, right? Yeah, cool. What the hell is that sheep doing? See, I told you Andy's the popular one. Look, this will come as a shock, but I'm ready to leave. I just can't fight it anymore. But it's okay. I know you're with me. Bring me to the Everdor, where you met Sharon. I'm ready. I think. They're no substitute. A hydrate and a streech? Okay. Gonna need more water soon. Don't accidentally sail into the Everdor or the game is over. Yeah, when we pass through the Everdor, it's going to be intentional. Because, like, we all get that that's what's going to happen, right? Like, we all understand that a game like this only ends one way, right? We all get that, right? My trees! You don't know that? How else would it end? In the beginning of the game, we see the previous Spiritfarer, Karen, leave and pass through the Everdor, and we become the new Spiritfarer. So, what other ending could there possibly be? The game ends with a boss fight against death. Well, it doesn't end with the boss fight against death. It's just that after that, you can go on to fight Dracula. But only if you have the right souls equipped. You need, like, the fireball, the bat, and, like, a third thing. I don't remember. That's Daddy. That's Father. That is Father. Ring the bell. Everyone wake up. Sprout! A storm! Let's try and catch some lightning. Remember, your Everlight will protect you. What do you say? That's the spirit. Just stand below each hit. While he toots. Otto toots as he pleases. Oop. Okay, I feel like I got that. I feel like I got there in time. Whatever you say, game. Oh my... I hate some of these little platforms. Good job, Daffodil. Oh, okay. That one happened fast. My Lord Dracula, blah, blah, blah. Gotta finish watching Castlevania. Oh, you're less happy now? There isn't really a fire, but I wouldn't mind a nice hot dish to warm me up. Here. How about some tea? Thanks, I love it. You have a wand of lightning bolt, so death has no chance. I know, 50 charges of lightning bolt? Nothing stands a chance. Even at level 3. I actually just started playing a wizard, and I got to cast Fireball for the first time ever. I've played D&D for so many years, and I have never cast Fireball. And I got to cast it twice last weekend. Probably incinerated, without exaggeration, a dozen goblins. It was great. It was peak wizardry. When I made the character, I was like, you know what I want to do? I want to just cast Fireball and Lightning Bolt and, like, Chromatic Orb and Acid Spray. Just give me... I just want to be an Evoker. Just let me blast everybody. And so I was like, y'all, I want to be that wizard. And they were like, that's cool. That's fine. Did I kill the entire party? No, I saved everybody, actually. It's okay, because 2 of the hobgoblins that I fireballed, intellect devourers burst out of them. So, you know, that's terrible, but it was a thing that happened. Every time we start a campaign, we'll be like, level 3, and we'll get into a fight, and we'll get into a huge fight. There'll be like 30 guys, and then, surprise, the leader was had an intellect devourer inside of them. For anybody who doesn't play D&D, it's one of the single most dangerous low-level creatures. It can just instantly kill you. Again? Yeah, I do. This is as good as money. I've literally had games TPK from a wizard casting Fireball. Yeah, no, they were handling... Basically, they were handling the hobgoblin leaders, by and large. And I saw a bunch of goblin minions coming up behind, like coming to flood into the room and cause problems, so I just fireballed the entryway twice. You know what? I only had 2 third-level spells, but man, did they pay off. Did exactly what they're supposed to do. Oh my... It's apparently my first day with a platformer. Is that it? That wasn't a very good one. Our own wizard killed themselves and everyone else in the party. Perfect. I didn't forget that you want chicken. How could I possibly forget that? Sheep, can you get out of the way? Thank you. Oh, you know what? we should use the furnace. Let's see what happens if I put 2 coal in there. Oh, it does get hotter faster, I think. It's weird how you can't see the ladder that they're climbing in front of that. We're almost there, chat. We've arrived. Where are you going? Oh. Okay, here we are, I guess. I guess I had been waiting for that moment to arrive. Sooner or later. Will you accompany me, my friend? Thank you. Well, it's literally my job, so. I don't like the red water. Daffodil, come on. It's your job, too. Be disappointed if you don't defeat Death in the final boss fight without taking any damage. You want me to no-hit Death? Done living in the Midwest. It was 30 degrees and storming all day. Now, after the sun went down, it's 60. Weather is broken. Stella, look. There is something I wanted to give you. I used to hide it in my old music box. I don't know why, but it always felt to me like it was the best hiding spot. Here it is. My old lighter. I haven't thought about this old thing in a while. Barely works. I stole it off of Father when I was 12. Please, use it to remember me. In the good times. In the bad times. They exist together. Intertwined. If there's one thing you learned from me, it should be that. I think it was how to make thread, but yes, I understand what you mean. Time to go, Gwen. Seems I couldn't escape it, doesn't it? Me being here now. You know me, I've never been one to dwell on the past. Mainly because it always felt overwhelming to me. Like an irrepressible wave of resentment. But even at this very moment, I still wonder. Don't know if I ever tried to connect. And I've been so sure of it. My opinion just never changed. You know what I've always said. That people come and go, but don't pay attention to each other. They never really did. That lives are only ever parallel. Adjacent, at best. Well, that's bullshit. I can see that now. And you're the proof of it. Not just you, but Mum cared as well. In her own way. And others here, even given the circumstances. I still don't know about Father. I should probably forgive him now. Find that last shred of strength left in me. Would that make me a better person? Would it make a difference? Maybe. But after all this, I don't think I care. And it doesn't matter. Because I had my best friend by my side. I had you. You are a wonderful person, Stella. My life would not have been the same without you. The light you showed me was more than a beacon. It was a guide. Only I was too blind to see it. My shades were too opaque.
Success!
Okay. Let's go. I can't hold it any longer. Thank you, Stella. Thank you for bringing me here, even if you didn't want to. Thank you for kicking my butt and shaking my ego. Don't forget that I've loved you as much as I could. Goodbye, my friend. See you there. Goodbye, Gwen. Are these Stella's memories of Gwen? We finally meet, face to face. For such a long time I have been watching you, Stella. Close, yet far. You've kept your distance, but you knew I was there. Hidden in every shadow, skulking in every silence. Since the very beginning, I have been a part of you, even as my existence was but a foreign thought. And as your loved ones surrounded you with care and affection, I waited silently. Your joy, your pride, your happiness, moments of laughter, of bliss, of friendship, gone. I know it feels just like yesterday, but the hourglass has turned, and at last you have found me. Go now, for I have not yet fully awoken. Resume your duties. Carry on your graceful dance. We'll meet again soon, Spiritfarer. Have your first conversation with Hades. The plants grew on my home. delicate asphodel. Gwen's Spiritfarer. It can be used to upgrade your boat. Help me. I'm lost at sea. Hopefully this bottle reaches your friend. Here's my location on the map. Does this mean the game is over? No. Not at all. Yeah, the deer didn't hit but others were good. All right. Well, we should be moving on to the shipyard. I believe we have just enough time to do some of our chores before we get there. Otto's storyline also hit way too close to home. There's another one that I don't want to spoil. Okay, well, we'll get there. We have some movement now, so we'll get there. And we can finally make some progress in upgrading the ship. Who knows what kinds of stories that will unlock. Don't you have anything to eat? Here, I made you some poached fruit. There you go. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I forgot. You also got a... You also want stuff, don't you? You're starving. You're starving. Is that right? Oh, you also get some poached fruit. And a hug. All right. Everyone gets a hug. Okay. Sheep. Sheep. Where's my sheep? Oh, do you want something too? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Oh no! I wanted to give you a food. And a hug. The way they go into normal dialogue, the next interaction, without having something to say when one gets sent off, always did throw me a little. I think it would be interesting if there was like... Well, they don't really interact with each other much. So, it's not that surprising, I guess. With Gwen, they were all like, "Where's Gwen?" Yeah, but I think that's just because of the nature of how the story proceeds. You're just gonna stay up there for a while, huh? Alright. Well, let's get going. Should probably get some of those barnacles off the side of the boat. Oh boy. You've got a beautiful orchard full of apples. Do you know what lives and reads inside, don't you? Bookworms. That isn't even really a joke, Albert. It's kind of just a statement. Massive size boat. Thank you. Hey, there we go. Hey! Makes the boat go faster. Alright, so the boat goes faster. We can break ice. We can go to so many places now, chat. Silica and zinc. Alright. You know, for only having one person left the boat, we have almost finished the boat upgrades. There's not that many left. I mean, I'm sure there'll be more stuff to do, but... hate him. For real, for real. It's not terrible. He's just... I do like his guffaws. Sawmill... We don't... Wait. No, wait, we have field. Windmill is a thing we don't have. Crusher, we don't have zinc or pulsar. Okay. But let's get some linen to then make the thing for Astrid. Oh, gotta make my own linen now, huh? Can't just have Gwen do it for me. Alright, now we have a bunch of linen. Thread, let's make some linen fabric. Oops. I'm used to it going so fast that now I don't have the timing down. There's some spirits that tried to keep longer so I wouldn't have to do their job as much. Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, actively think about it, but I can see why one would do that. Wow, that is a lot more space, huh? I do kind of wish it would get rid of the home. Alright, let's just put you there for now. Let's put things that make sense together. Here, we'll put this monument to Gwen up here. Monument to Gwen. That's great. Kitchen, you can go over there. I guess it can just sit right there. I don't want that extra ladder there. So that is fine for now. That is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Unsalvageable. Cool, thanks. That's great. Can we do anything to upgrade Astrid's home already? We cannot. Oak and iron and cotton. Clear glass, pulsar. Alright, well, can't do that yet. Zinc and ash and pulsar. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Some houses do get fun to play around with their roofs and whatnot. Yeah, I like having the angled roofs on things. Where's Summer? Have you seen Summer today? I think she didn't get up this morning. That's odd. She's usually up at first light. Something seems wrong with her. Maybe Albert, the shipwright, could help us. Oh, well, that's... Sure. Fortunately, we're already there. I think that top-heavy of a boat would be a bad idea. Well, have you ever seen a cargo ship in real life with all the containers stacked up? Oh, if I didn't know that face, it's about that house, the green and brown one, right? Have some sort of problem with it, don't you? Yeah, I could see it from a mile away. Listen, I know my job. Me and the boys, we're real professionals. It's not often that we criticize another worker's craftsmanship, but that house, oh wow. Had to be the worst job I've ever seen. So, consider this a lesson. Don't just trust any old amateur. Always go to a professional. So, tell me, what complaints does your passenger have? What, she's sleeping? Oh, of course. That bald head of hers is very sensitive to temperature changes. Imagine how cold she must be. Not mentioning her dry and scaly skin. Talking about me. No, she needs a temperature and humidity control system. Luckily, that place was so shoddily designed there are ample cracks for wiring and electronics. Oh yeah, there you go. Some plans and schematics for a nice all-in-one HVAC system. Pro quality. Call it a courtesy after all. How can you repay your debt if your boat falls to pieces? Hydrate in the street. Okay. My shoulder kind of hurts. Let's get this place humid. Thanks, Procopia. Flex? There you go. Improve. Iron. Okay, fine. Can I? Oh, there's still coal in there. Oh, you only have to load. I understand. The flex was for JJ? Oh, sure. Headed to bed because you're on East Coast time? Hey, I'm also on East Coast time. Have a cozy and restful sleep, Whiskey. I am also sleepy. I could also do with a cozy and restful sleep. Oh, chat, I never showed you the Kirby, did I? Okay, when the iron is done, I'll finally show you my Kirby. Come be cozy in Montreal. I'll be in Montreal this summer. Okay, hold on. Let me go get Kirby. Got my bones. Okay, so, like, all of my nerdy stuff, basically all of my stuff, is in my living room slash, like, main living space. My bedroom, hardly anything in it. There's a bed. That's basically a dog crate. Basically it. Giant box full of video games. Art supplies. That's basically it. There's no, like, nerdy stuff in there, right? Except on my night table, I have Kirby. There's his little Kerbo. Look at his little feet. He helps wish us a cozy and restful sleeps. I got him from the Nintendo store in Japan. They had like Kirby. They had a bunch of blind boxes of stuff, and I got a Kirby blind box. And honestly, any of them would have been great. He's kind of like rubber ducky, kind of textured, but he's like a little firmer. Like you can't squeeze him. But any of them would have been great. But I happened to get the sleeping Kirby, so I was like, yes, love that. Incredible! This tree, Stella, it grew so quickly. I'm sure the love you gave it helped it tremendously. The laws of this world would allow it. Well, I'm glad the tree is fully grown now. I know you'll be able to build some great memories here. Stella, I've been doing some thinking. all my life I've had to take care of others. Cooking and cleaning and taking care of children. They're a blessing, really, but I've never had any time for excitement, adventure. I thought, if it's not too much of a hassle, of course, and since we're traveling all over all the time, well, maybe you could come on a little trip with me? Just you and me. It'll be fun, I promise. How about that? Little Hamlet. Nora Wilder, was it? From what I've heard, it sounds just like my Swedish romance novels. How I can devour those. What, you're also a fan? I knew you were a woman of culture. Anyway, if we're ever around these parts, I think we could have loads of fun. Okay, sure. Can I water the tree? Am I not allowed? It's clearly very dry. No, I just have to wait now, I guess. She reads smut? Of course she reads smut. Stella, you've got to be kidding me. This house is just fantastic. You know, I love simple things that make me feel good and warm inside. What can I say? I just don't like when it's too complicated or luxurious. I just don't. That's who I am. I've always been like that, as far as I can remember. When I was young, many of my friends were pretty rich and famous. You know, artists, philosophers, sports athletes. I've always attracted the finest people. What can I say? Stella's reaction to that. But it didn't mean a thing back then, and it still doesn't, up to this day. That's probably why I ended up marrying Giovanni. He was so simple, yet so elegant. So genuine, but also fun and unpretentious. And he didn't have a dime to his name. Still doesn't, I guess. Okay, I've got to admit, I think I miss him. I know I shouldn't. I know he's a worthless riffraff. I know he probably doesn't give a shit about me now, but I just can't forget about him. Hey, Munchkin, do you think you could check the mail? Maybe Olga has written to us about him, as she said she would. I would be so grateful if you did. Thanks a lot, Stella. I won't forget this. Yeah, that's great and all, but I was really going to help, Snake Girl. There you go. Little improvement for our snake friend. Language! Sorry. I have been fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality standards. What am I doing? I'm going to bed, that's what I'm doing. Oh, I'm checking the mail. Astrid, big news. You'll be glad to know that my sources have finally panned out. I heard my sister, Masha, might know something about your husband's whereabouts. You should go and drop in on her. Okay. But first I need to go to sleep. Just leave the onion merchant out there. Leave Beetle out there. Oh, he stays until morning. Okay, that's weird. Dipole, you remember that Kirby that we saw that had no shoes? The barefoot Kirby? You remember that? I forget what was supposed to be in here. Hated that one? Yeah. Yeah, it was very cursed, Raven. It was very cursed. It was pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie to you. My brains. I don't think I can get that spirit yet until I have the ability to, like, bounce or something. Alright, what we need are maple logs, but, while we're here, let's just go down and talk to Olga. Make some tea. Ooh, chat. I'm starting to lose power. Maybe consider thinking about where we're gonna go after stream. Where we're gonna raid it. Start considering it. Where did I put the kitchen? I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait. Oh, Stella, I think I might have overslept a bit. How long have I been sleeping? What? That much? Hibernating, you say? Well, I guess it was bound to happen. I might have been ignoring what my body was trying to tell me. Bad habit of mine. Thank you, Stella, for taking such good care of me. What's happening? Where did we go? Did we arrive somewhere? Oh, we did. Olga. Okay. You're hungry, huh? Here, you can have the grilled veggies. That I keep thinking I can jump on her head, but I can't. I hate it when I forget where my kitchen is. Yeah, it would be really annoying. It would be very annoying. Come on, Daffodil. A single maple log. There we go. Yeah, let's put limestone in here. We don't have much limestone. Sure, iron. Stella! Alright. Are you all done there? Alright, I'll see you later then. Wait, no, I want to talk to you. I wanted to talk to you. What are you doing? Don't leave! I literally came here to talk to you! Okay, bye. Alright. Okay. Okay, thanks, bye. Exactly, Doc. Exactly. Alright, let's get out of here. I want to go here. Stella? That... I've heard we received another letter from Olga. Masha, you say? She's her sister, and she might know something about Giovanni's location. Okay, good. Let's go talk to her then. She's, how to put it, special. Me and her. Let's say we've never been friends. And Stella, thanks for playing messenger. You're wonderful. Stella, I wanted the dreams, Stella. They're back. So much stronger than I ever thought they could be. These visions, I see them now even as I awake. The reefs have turned into wafts of ethyl-scented smoke, and the rotten fruit formed into the eye of the dragon, vitreous and sticky, and a coil of arduous rust. Another dragon has woken. He scares me, but suffering cannot be allowed. You would agree, I'm certain. Let's go help it, shall we? The metastatic coil. Oh, that sounds lovely. That sounds great. It's that dragon? No, Dipole, let's not. No, it's not that dragon. Casserole. Oh, nice. You know what? We should probably put more food in. tee-hee. I see you tee-heeing. Corn and squid. Let's see if that is a thing. It's probably not a thing, right? I don't want to do this. No. Just keep going. I don't want to do this. Where's the other sheep? Oh, there it is. Alright, you can have corns, and you give me your... You think Snack is hungry? She does need a Snickers. Okay. Snack is probably hungry. She was asleep for a while. Is there a way to, like, zoom out and look at the whole boat at once? That would be nice. Just to be able to see where everybody is. Oh, there she is. Got a meal, Stella? I'm starving. How about a mushroom salad? I've eaten this very recently. Don't you have anything else? How about some poached fruit? And a hug. Eventually, or maybe that was just for minigames. Could be either. Garbage! Yeah! Love that. Right, I want to go and get maple from here, because I think I need that for some things. Have I done the big fish yet? I don't think so. I don't think I've had an option for any big fish. Oh! I'm feeling a little punchy because I'm so tired. He's precious. He is precious, that's true. Should be on your map if you've unlocked it. Okay. I like how this is in no way faster, but I will insist on doing it. Okay. What was this again? Sheep, shrine. Wait, have we not done the shrine? Hummingberg. Have we not done the shrine? Wasn't that where the first shrine was? Or was it... What island was the first shrine on? Ah, well, whatever. Where did we put that kitchen? Oh, right in front of me. Fish curry is made out of corn. Yes, of course it is. It's made out of squid and corn. No, stop. What's wrong, babe? You barely touched your scorn. Maybe on the way back we will stop in Hummingberg. There's this categorization thing for recipes. Well, a few things are interchangeable, so there's duplicate recipes with different vegetables, and corn and rice are both grain. What is happening? Did we just break through the ice? I think we just broke through the ice. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's see if there's some neat fish out here. Did a lot of messing around with recipes because I wanted to unlock every recipe in the game. There is an achievement for that. A blue salmon. Alright, what were we doing out here? Oh, I, for some reason, was not expecting this to be a town. I want to see it during the day. Okay, jeez. Enough time has to pass, huh? How about some tea? How about some linen? Just working the furnace late at night. Classic Bookslap. Just working the furnace, 'cause I'm a singer. Yeah, exactly. I listened to that song like yesterday and was thinking about how we used to we used to make fun of that all the time. Ad choices think I'm rich today. Ads for a cruise and for Walt Disney World. Look, it's your algorithm. I think we'll go to this island, and then maybe we'll call it for the day. Nothing beats a JetBlue holiday. That, well, you got it. That's true. It shouldn't be my algorithm because I turn off targeted ads wherever possible. Oh, cute. Do you think that will defeat the algorithm that rules us all? Oh, Stella, thank you so much for bringing me here. Oh, smell the crisp winter air. And these colors. Why, I feel like a young girl again. Oh, let's go already. I can't wait to see all the sights. No, The autumn end. A score to a song that's perfect for when the leaves are falling. Okay, sure. Chimkins! Perfect. We don't... Sunflower seeds. That's expensive. Cabbage. Okay. Metal rope? Why would I want that? Guess I can sell a couple of leaves. Oh, sell a lettuce, clearly. Casserole is very valuable. Inexplicably. Wait, the nebula thread is more valuable than the nebula fabric? It's a surprise tool that will help you later. Get some celeries. Okay, I'll stop there. Isn't that an ancient wooden elevator cage? What a wonderful construction. I didn't think I'd ever see one with my own eyes. Remember? It's by climbing one of these that Ansgar managed to get away from Harold's gang, a treacherous and icy cage that claimed many a young daredevil's life. But of course, Ansgar managed to escape with the Countess's sapphires with ease and grace. Yes, he was quite the cat burglar. Look at me, I'm swooning, just thinking about it. As for us, I think we should just climb the ladder. Watch for the ice patches. Yeah, okay. You're right, that does sound horrifying. Oh hey, a shrine. I need more obols, though. No, that's not what I want to do. Oh, I can't... Okay, cool. Can't float over there? I'm guessing at some point I'm gonna get the ability to, like, slide on those ropes. Oh, and this statue here with the bushes ever white. Just as I pictured it, how uncanny. Doesn't it remind you of the shrine where Ansgar offered the sapphires to Agneta? I would have stolen 100 gemstones and fought 1,000 ruffians for the opportunity to gaze upon your beauty, but for a second. Oh, how romantic. And then she confessed her love, and then well, you know what happened next. Although in my mind, it wasn't so cold outside. Well, Ansgar sure was hot-blooded. I know that's how he makes me feel. This old lady getting a little toasty. She's getting a little damp down there. Oh, and this dark, windy spot. Just like the scaffoldings where Ansgar and Harold dueled. I can see the scene so clearly. The clicking of the swords, the distant barking of dogs and whistling of the policemen. Even the smoke reminds me of the train station below. Heavens forbid an old lady have hobbies. Okay, fair, you got me. And then, glinting in the shadows, a small, needle-like knife, and just as Ansgar has adeptly disarmed his opponent, the treacherous Agneta emerges and stabs Ansgar in the back. Of course, how could Ansgar know that she was the half-niece of the cruel Harold? The bleeding Ansgar advances haphazardly to the edge of the scaffolding. And as he reaches the edge, he glances back and finds that he is cornered by his opponents. With nowhere to go, they know it is but a matter of time before they can deliver him to Duke Frederick, Ansgar's long-estranged twin brother, and usurper of the family title. But Ansgar, elegant to his last breath, raises a hand in farewell, smiles softly, and just as he is engulfed by the smoke from the locomotive below... What? Oh, Stella, no, I'm all right, thank you. I'm good, just, I'm a little tired. Let's get back home, okay? Just, let's go. Okay. All right, yeah, whatever you want. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to go in the water. Oh, you have to talk to me over here? Huh? Another sheep! I bet I can steal that sheep. Oh, wait up, I'm tired. Would you mind helping an old lady walk back to the tender? Good day, sir. Ma'am, that's a sheep. Consider my pearls clutched. Chat, who are we gonna raid? You got any ideas? Good day, sir. Ma'am, that is a female snake. I have some ideas, but I am open to suggestions. I wanted to have a word with you. We had some fun together with the trip and all, but I can't keep following you around like that. It's just too tiring. And besides, it's not befitting of an old lady like me. Just... Has anybody told you how smothering you can be? Please, leave me some space now, will you? Alright! Okay, on that note, we'll just leave. Jerk. Alright, bye, Alice. Alright. Let's chat. This has been good. I should finish eating dinner, and I should go to bed. I should take the dogs out, and I should go to bed. But thanks, everybody. If you're still here from any of the raids, I really appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out. You know, I kind of thought that stream would have ended early, because it's been a very long day, but I don't know. You made it fun. So, you know what? We're going to keep it simple. We're going to keep it simple. We're just going to go. All right, so stop the recording.